Nick Ransom, and then you should see me live. I just put it up. Just refresh it if you don't see it. What? Yeah, nigga, let's go, man. After this week, football's over, so ain't gonna be no more matter. You know, Super Bowl Sunday, right? Yeah, I got 200 on Casey. Yo, you watching it?
Beat the play clock. Sliding out of the pocket. Hunter Henry brings it in.
What offense? What teams you watching?
Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh, okay. That's me then. You're saying.
On first down, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Oh shit. Oh. I'm a mute my mic. Hold on.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf.
Yeah, I said that shit too, man. I don't understand. Baby, out of all people, it shocks me every day. Don't get it.
At the 35-yard line.
I hear you.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris
I hear you.
Carson. And here's another tackle made.
I hear you, man.
So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
They took my rank from me, nigga, because niggas be quitting and shit.
Carson flushed out right, going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Give me that. Yo, give me that. Yo, look at that. You saw that yet?
His guys will get the football back.
What up?
Charger drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all.
Nigga, it's a snowstorm too, you know.
Don't you think that
pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Look at what you just made me do, man. See, Max, man, this nigga, y'all be forgetting Max will fuck you up, man. You gotta watch it, man. He'll talk you right out the game. He's a basketball player. You gotta watch this shit.
Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From his own end zone, Herbert.
Shit!
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
I threw a pick. That's the fucking bitch.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you
trying to gun that shit on this nigga.
Your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want.
Oh, hell no. That got it. He got it. He got that shit, Max. He got it. He got great. Yeah, he got it. He scored of it. Seattle, nigga. These niggas is beast. I'm playing stupid. Watch this shit. I'm going to score. Nigga, you better record. I want you to see it because I'm about to come back. He think he got me on lock or something, this dude. He think.
This will make it into the end zone.
He thinking. That fumble was a fluke earlier.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I know. That's what he think.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than
that nigga doubling. Yo, he doubling.
They have an advantage.
He doubling the shit out of me, this fucking guy. Huh? He really doubling me, like I'm fucking.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with her.
Yo,
Williams loses the
this nigga did not just fumble. Yo, these dudes are fumbling.
13-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic.
Oh.
In this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Yo, you see this shit, Max? What they doing to me, Max? These online niggas is crazy. These online niggas is crazy.
Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to
yo.
Get the ball and knock it free.
Niggas fucked me up.
Field led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Yeah, he did it. Yo, they doing it, Max. Live, man. Fuck.
From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left.
Oh shit, he just juked with Russell.
Russell Wilson.
Yo, Russell, man, is doing it to me, yo.
Add on to their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Yo, Russell.
He's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals.
Russell Wilson, man, the son of a bitch, yo.
Let's see if he can
I'm gonna. Damn.
Yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I
fumbling, yo, fumbling and bumbling, man. Like Berman be saying, bumbling and fumbling.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back plays of right around 50 yards. Position has totally been flipped. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now
tired, trying to lay down.
First and goal. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Herbert going to keep
touchdown.
And he is over the line.
All right, man.
Rushing touchdown.
Yo, what happened? Thought these niggas was gonna rate me.
Justin Herbert keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game. And this one through the uprights and good.
Yeah, you see this nigga name, right, on Max, on the side?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yo, Max.
A couple yards into the end zone, and it'll be a
yo, this game ain't over, nigga.
Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Play action.
I play with Miami, nigga. I can play with Miami.
On the run, he'll let it go.
I can play with Miami.
Greg Olsen was
Yo, baby, I can play with any team. I play with my team, though. I can show you my record with Miami. So,
Felt like they said in the huddle. Can you guys pass protect?
Right.
Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
escaping the pressure right. Thrown across.
Max, you said this shit was over. Max, you said it was over. No, it's not.
He's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You said it was over.
Well, this was a 14-0 game.
You said it was over like I was pussy.
Pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things.
He thought I was
Can't
pussy.
relax too much because, as you noted, things change. You go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the turnover, here's Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Come on.
Gets to him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Third and long, it's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half.
Nigga over fucking threw the ball, man.
Charles, how much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Shit, he got it over my head.
He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah, he caught me.
With 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and you onside kick it with a lead, and they got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
At the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. His throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship.
Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown Seahawks. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Here's the score: Seahawks 28, Chargers 7. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And they decided to go with the safety. If that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. Open man, it's Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Herbert on first down now. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield for... It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And right side, Henry's got it. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. To the air again, Herbert. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Now Wilson on first down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vincent Mayowa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop right around the 25. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Rolling to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 23. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert being chased out left. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again, Herbert eluding the pressure right. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, 48 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He lets it fly. He's got a man complete. Tyler Lockett. And touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, Chargers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert, flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And they'll have it in the red end zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Ben Verkerven.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
To Austin Eckler. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Off the option, that's complete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Caught left side, Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Again, Herbert flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Ty Long now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the start.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. He's airing it out for Williams. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. From the gun, Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because...
And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Oh, yeah, this is a ball game now, baby.
Los Angeles.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 74 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Steps away, and he's going to keep it here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, Herbert. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Escaping the under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
4th down and goal.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. One last throw here for Herbert, eluding the pressure, and this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's at the 50.
This nigga, I think this nigga was ranked 12 on Max. He said he told me his rank.
All the way back. It's a pick 2 if
Yeah, he told me his rank. I think this dude was a rank 12 or some shit. Let me see his rank. I want to see his rank. He was pretty good, yo. He was on me. He was on me like flies on shit, this dude.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was
Yo, he was on my ass. I want to see who this dude was, because, yo, I mean, the fumbles killed me. The fumbles really, and the interceptions. But to me, the fumbles were the big thing. See, I dropped points in the second half. But I fumbled, but I fumbled. Yeah, but I fumbled 3 times. Nigga, I fumbled 3 times. You forgot. Yeah, but the interceptions were more like I was forcing it because I was already down. The fumbles came early. I fumbled early. He fumbled me 3 times. And he got an onside kick. Look, I have more passing yards than this nigga. Look, and more rushing yards. Look at the takeaways.
It's a win for the Seahawks.
I want to see his rank. I don't know what his rank was, but he got some lucky ass fumbles. That team is overrated too. Seattle, they're overrated. They're a wild card team. They got bumped in the wild card. I'm gonna show you the ratings. I'm gonna ask you a question on something. Watch. Give me a minute. Let me show you something. Before you leave or whatever. I want to show you something. Come on, I'm all right. Fuck, man. See, I only threw 3 picks. I had 5-16 with this nigga Herbert. Where is it at? Defensive fumbles. This nigga fucking got 5. Look, fumble recoveries. Look, Bobby Wagner, 3 fumble recoveries. You know how big that shit is, nigga? That shit'll make him like a god, nigga. Yeah, in football, nigga, that shit is god shit, god status shit. So I want to see how the fuck. I want to see what it. Yo, I gotta talk to my man. I gotta show my man the shit. Hold up, let me screenshot it. Yeah, but hold on, I'm gonna show you his rank. Hold on. Hell no, watch this. Let's see this. I'm gonna put it right now. I'm about to put it up right now. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Hell no, I ain't lie. Lie about what? The fuck I gotta lie about? Nigga, you just saw me lose. Fuck you talking about? Oh, he's ranked. Nah, he ranked 3,769. I thought he said he was ranked 12. That's pretty good. Yep. Come on. That's light work. That's light work. All right, motherfucker. That's what. There's the 30 games. Well, you think that's easy in football? You think that's easy for you? Yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's my record. No, that's my record. That's light work? Okay, good. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So talk. Max, wait. Max, wait. Yo, Max, wait. Hold on, Max. Hold on. Stop for a second, baby. Hold on. Max, you know next year I'm coming over again. If there's no crossplay announced, so that's the first thing. Let's get that out, the elephant out the room quick. We're coming over for 22. For 22. Listen. We're coming over. We're coming over. For nothing, yeah. All right. All that for none. All right, they coming. All right. Okay. You want to see me fire this shit up again? Look, I'm picking KC, nigga. Cheesing. I'm picking KC. Cheeser. You want to see KC the cheese? Niggas is gone, man. They worrying about food for later. Yeah. Yeah, but that's all right, man. You know, it's what it is, man. But see, Max, we're gonna do it. Max, we're gonna do a franchise, Max, so there could be a.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are in.
Oh shit, I'm playing the Broncos. Yo, Max.
Nothing like
you watching it? I'm playing the Broncos, man.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I'm playing Broncos now, man. We got that game. We put that game behind us.
Get set to match up.
3 fumble recoveries. Yeah, I gotta show my boy that shit, nigga. That nigga fumble recovery 3 times. I don't think I've ever seen that, to be truthful. Maybe once or twice. 3? No, he popped me 3 times and I fumbled. And he picked it up. That shit, I never seen that.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Oh,
this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his try.
Oh, shit.
Bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Locke working out of the gun. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
From midfield, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsay here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Again, it's Locke. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lindsay. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Chiefs 20.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
To try again after the sack. Locke escaping the pressure right.
Open man handler, that's complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A gain of 9.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
7-7, our score after 1.
The first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. The bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. Locked to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
On downs.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
On the give, it's Lindsey.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. A good pickup there at 22. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now Locke again. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now McManus for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Chiefs 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Out to his left. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the...
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away to his left. Gets this one to Hill. And for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Lock now on first down. Eluding the press, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Lock. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now a dump off here complete. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, 38 yards. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down is Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Again, they'll throw with Lock. Flush to his right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Lock looks to throw it again. On the move to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Drew Lock, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 21.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Past the 20. And one more time, that's Watkins. A very solid gain of 27. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That's the score. Chiefs 28. Broncos 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Locke. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw his Locke. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Locke to throw. Looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. To throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
6-7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the
Stop him. I stopped you, bitch. I stopped you, bitch. I stopped you. Game over.
Win the football game. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
It's 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Flushed out right and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brees. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Taysom Hill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll throw from the gun.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Defense gives them a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
37-yard line.
Play action now. Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. And Samuel caught left side. Not much there, only a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers nothing.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 4 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Now Breeze. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Breeze. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 36 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass looks, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. The 30.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
5, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 75 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Breeze now on 1st down. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Saints.
On first down, Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
And the Saints, first down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On second down, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Bridgewater to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 24, Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson on the touchdown pass from Teddy Bridgewater. And the Panthers add on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 47 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
Man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Breeze now on first down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Breeze to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought. To these quarterbacks, when they do, don't want to throw it short. In this case, complete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Max! He fucked up. That nigga fucked up, yo. That nigga fucked up, Max. 38-28, this nigga fucked up, yo. That nigga fucked up, nigga. That nigga fucked up, yo. He fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up, Jameis. 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 All right. That's what happens. Yo, that nigga fucked up. I thought he had me. Yo, he had a real cheeseball offense, yo. That was pretty cheesy. It was pretty cheesy. I gotta give it to you. I mean, cheesiest shit I've seen.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
That nigga be cheesing. That nigga be cheesing. Oh, screen. 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 Screen.
He'll be dropped
Screen.
after a gain of about 6 across the 30
Screen.
to the 31.
Screen.
They'll come up now second
Screen.
and 4 from the
Screen.
31.
Screen. Screen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me that! Oh, pick!
This is intercepted.
They're gonna call pass interference because I fought for the ball.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And
I fought for the ball. They're gonna call pass interference.
26-yard line.
This game is crazy, yo. You can't even play defense. They don't even let you play defense in this shit.
Score quickly here on first down.
They don't even let you play D. They don't let you play D.
Now Bridgewater going for it all.
They didn't let you play
This
D!
is intercepted, and that should do
Look
it.
at that, man.
Picked off by
Scaring me,
Rashawn
man.
Lattimore.
That nigga scared. Oh, that nigga out. Yo, Crippler. Yo, Max, Crippler. He out. This nigga out. Friendly quit. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. That nigga tried to send me friendly quit, and I'm not his friend. Get this nigga out of here. He's out. On YouTube. What up, Max? On YouTube live, nigga. I did that, man. Fuck out of here. That's it. Alright, yo, this is... Nah, my bad. Shit, let me kill this shit. Yo, government, I'm killing it. I killed it.